Happy Friday on what has been a fast-moving news day. We've actually got some fresh reporting to add to a couple of the big stories of the day. First, we can report tonight that in the trial of the president's campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, lawyers for Manafort, his defense lawyers, and also lawyers for the prosecution, today received from the judge who's going to be overseeing Manafort's trial the list of potential jurors who are in the jury pool for that case. Now, we have been expecting the Manafort case to start in federal court in Virginia on Wednesday. This indicates that that is on track. According to our reporting from a source very close to the case, both sides now have this list of potential jurors. We expect the potential jurors to show up at the courthouse on Tuesday. When the potential jurors get there on Tuesday, they will start filling out paperwork and answering questionnaires. Those will be the initial steps in the jury selection process for the Manafort trial. But it's interesting. Before those jurors go into court on Tuesday, there's going to be one more hearing before the trial starts. That'll be Monday morning in Judge Ellis's courtroom in Alexandria, Virginia. Now, this is the hearing that Judge Ellis actually delayed from earlier this week. That raised a lot of eyebrows because Judge Ellis never delays anything. And so that raised a little intrigue about whether or not there might be some meaningful change going on in Paul Manafort's case. Maybe he was considering a potential plea deal. It now appears that that is not what's going on. Again, according to a source very close to the case, we are told that there are no signs of any sort of plea negotiations going on the part of Paul Manafort, the Trump campaign chairman. So we will see the judge on Monday morning. He will hold that hearing. At that hearing, he will consider what we expect to be Manafort's final pretrial motion to try to delay the start of that trial for several months. And, you know, I mean, the caution here is that anything can happen. And we'll all find out soon enough when all of these things start to actually unfold before our eyes in federal court next week. But it now seems safe to surmise that Judge Ellis on Monday will not be inclined to grant Manafort's motion to delay the start of the trial. At least it doesn't seem that way with the judge sending out the list of potential jurors to both the prosecution and the defense today. All those jurors have been told to turn up on time on Tuesday morning. It does look like Paul Manafort is not going into plea negotiations. We are surmising that it looks like his trial is not going to be delayed. Jury selection's about to start, and it looks like he's going to be on trial as of Wednesday next week. And we've known this is coming for a long time, right? The whole way, we've been wondering if there's going to be some off-ramp, if Manafort might decide to stop fighting these charges and instead cooperate with prosecutors. Looks like we're going to get right to the trial without that happening. So we've been expecting this. We've been watching this get closer and closer. Don't lose sight of the fact, though. Just step back from this for a second and recognize that this is a historic thing. This is a historic thing, and it potentially has big contemporary consequences. I mean, this is the sitting president's campaign chairman being tried on multiple felony counts in open federal court just outside Washington, D.C. It's a trial that anybody can go see. We're expecting lots of drama, including witnesses who have been granted immunity in order to testify, whose identities we don't know yet, and we won't know until they appear in court. There's also Manafort's deputy, the president's deputy campaign chair, who was previously charged alongside Paul Manafort, but instead he flipped and he went state's evidence. So presumably we will hear from him at the trial as well. He was the deputy chairman of the Donald Trump for president campaign. And now Trump is president, and this trial is about to start. This spectacle is in gear. It is moving forward. And again, I believe we are exclusively reporting tonight that the list of potential jurors has been distributed today to the prosecution and to the defense in the Paul Manafort case. And so that means it really looks like we're on track.